Welcome to Griffin Web Design Video Tutorials. Today we're going to show you how to take content that you may have typed on your local computer or your office computer and get that onto your website. Our content management system allows you to take control of the content on your pages. So you may have content that you've typed up or pre-prepared on your computer, and you want to put that on your own website. We put that power in your hands. So let's show you how. Once you've opened up the page that you'd like to edit, you have a couple of options right here on the second row of your toolbar. Cut, copy, paste, paste as plain text, and paste from Word. For practical purposes, paste as plain text and paste from Word aren't super useful. The option you will most likely use the most often is paste. But what paste as plain text does is it takes the formatting out of your source content. So what I mean by that is, here's a document that I've pre-typed on my computer. I have a word that's underlined, I have a word that's bolded, I have a price tag here that has a strike through it. Let's say I just wanted the raw content. And let's say there were some colors here too. All of this is extra formatting that is Microsoft Word specific. And sometimes that formatting does not translate to how it should look online. So let's say that I wanted to take the content from here and paste it over here without all of this extra formatting. That is when I would use paste as plain text. If I wanted this exactly the way it shows up here, we could try this option, paste from Word. But most modern browsers and our content management system is smart enough to auto-detect and auto-recognize the formatting that you already have, especially in supported Office products like Microsoft Word. Additionally, Notepad and WordPad that come with Windows, they're also supported. So let's show you how this works. I'm also a big proponent of power use. And what I mean by that is you'll notice that these buttons have keyboard shortcuts. If you're a primary mouse user, then when you have to move content around, there's a lot of extra clicking. What I like to do is place my left hand on the keyboard if you're a right and left hand user. And you can use the keyboard shortcuts Control X for cut, Control C for copy, and Control V for paste. Let me show you how this works. This paragraph of text, let's say it's in the wrong spot. If I hit Control X to cut it, it immediately cuts it instead of trying to select it, right click on it, cut it. Save some extra mouse clicks. If you're moving a lot of content and you're managing a large website, it can save you time overall and make you more productive. Control Z is another shortcut that undoes the last action. So let's say I did not want to automatically cut that paragraph out. Control Z does that and reverses that change. You also, let's say you completely goof up and all of a sudden everything's lost. Just do not click the save button. If you navigate away and go back to the page you were editing, you'll notice it still looks the way it was at the last save point. So to review, you have your menu options here for cutting, copying, and pasting, and each one of those has a keyboard shortcut. There's an extra keyboard shortcut that works both on our content management system and in most Windows software, and that's Control Z next to the X key. That would allow you to undo the last action. So if I moved something accidentally and I didn't like it, or accidentally deleted something, I can hit Control Z to undo that action. I can hit it again and again, and it undoes as many actions as it has memory for. Very helpful for fixing minor issues. So let's take this content from our Microsoft Word document and let's place it on our website. Control X to cut, or Control C to copy. Place your cursor and Control V to paste. And there it is. You'll notice that I did not have to use the paste from Word, and I did not have to click the paste button here. But if you wanted to, you could go ahead and select these buttons. So let's review. You can select the content in the source document that you have. You can either use a keyboard shortcut such as Control-C or Control-X, or you can right-click and just use the functions built into the software. Then you'd come over to our content management system, place your cursor where you would like the content to go, and either right-click and paste, use the menu option to paste, or use the keyboard shortcut to paste. And it's as simple as that. Then you can save your content and your website has been updated.